Morning, 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 morning. Oh, last night I'm refreshed and come on. Yeah, morning, morning, morning. My fault, my fault. Uh, whew, I forgot I ain't have my headphones on, but you know what I'm saying. But it's kind of nippy out here because it's gonna get cold tonight and things like that. So just a morning check in, just a morning check in. Last night I had to get it in, man. I had to get it in. I had to get it off my chest because I was tired of bullshit. But shouts out to the advisor once again. Morning, degenerate salute, salute. Yeah, I had to get it in, man, because last night was kind of hectic. Did it for 3 hours. I gotta watch this replay. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I saw y'all over there with passes, man. Y'all had a good build over there. I was peeping in, but you know what I'm saying. Like I felt like it needed to be said. But no one didn't want to pull up. They didn't want that smoke. Like I always said, I didn't give a fuck. But it's a good thing. Salute Alonzo. Salute. And they just didn't want that smoke. Like I made it clear, even on the pre-records and things like that, we're gonna be fine over here. Shouts out to the advisor once again. Like I got some screenshots for him for the Daily News Network. We're gonna talk about it. And then I'm gonna take those screenshots down and focus on Latif and everybody else. You know, I'm tired of talking about the annihilator motherfucker. I'll get one of him and just one time. Because this one, the next week, it's all of him. But the next time, it ain't gonna be just it's gonna be one time with him. And I'm gonna start fucking with certain people. I'm gonna piss a lot of people off. That's the whole point of the villains, man. Like you gotta do it, man. You gotta be diabolical. And we gotta have these messages out. So apparently we're just gonna be who we are. So and I let the advisor have that money. But next week, next Tuesday, I will do the independent bracing independent thinking series. The reason I want to start on Tuesday, since the advisor took the Mondays, I said, you know what? I like Monday streams, but I don't want to conflict with his, you know what I'm saying? Because I know he's busy with his streams. So Tuesday's a perfect day for me. I said, you know what? I don't like Tuesdays as much, but you know what? I'll take it. This is content. I could start around 7 Eastern and just come with it, you know what I'm saying? And then just talk about various things. You know what I'm saying? Because Wednesday I'll talk about communitarianism. This is a different philosophy. This is something I need to tackle. I'm going to tackle it. I probably will tackle it Monday since I got the screenshots ready. I'll tackle it some of the Monday and Tuesday and find some links for it Wednesday because, I'm not going to do it over the weekend because I'm going to chill and relax. But Sunday Madness will be very different than it was last week because the Super Bowl was crazy. But Sunday Madness at 2:30. That's the one we're gonna have once again. See, the reason I did it early because it's the Super Bowl. But this coming up Sunday ain't gonna happen again. It's gonna be back to normal, and we're gonna do what we have to do. See, Mondays I'll find communitarianism. I'll find some links to a certain article. I might have to keep and put it in standing, and just post it and do things like that. So watch out for that stream. It is what it is. It's one of those streams you gotta have to do. So I got to keep that in mind. Thursday Thrills 20 is extravaganza, and that's just dude. Yeah. Oh, you good, Sexy Ray? You good? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Not a problem. But I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know. I think the captain may stream tonight. Degenerate. I think the captain may stream tonight, and I think for good reason. I told him go longer. Juan Jesus is going to stream next Friday. I gotta tell you, yeah, he's gonna stream next Friday. Good morning, Shar. Good morning. It's just I know Char's got a stream too tonight as well. Char's got one too. Y'all check her out as well. But Juan G's is gonna be cooling tonight. He's gonna take a break and then come back next Friday. And then the captain is gonna stream as well. I think he's random with his shit. So that's the captain. Captain does whatever. I'm not tripping off what the captain does. I learned to understand him very well. I mean, a lot of people think it's annoying he does that, but no, he does what he does. He does what he does. I'm not pissed. Yeah, I mean, I don't do Friday streams. I told you I passed it to Juan G's. I passed it to Juan G's, and the reason I don't do them because everybody it conflicts with my numbers and shit. A lot of people said don't care. No, I care because in that regard, I want a nice audience. But we share the same audience. I don't want to be like Cuda, man. That's why I don't do shit like that. No, I ain't trying to compete with your bitch ass. Fuck off my shit. I don't do that shit. I ain't trying to compete with you with the same old bullshit. It's just it gets on my nerves when people do that, and I let them have it. I don't get mad because I did Friday Special Madness. It was late nights and shit. They had to push my stream to like 9 o'clock. I'm not doing that. I tried that shit. That didn't work. If I do a Friday stream, it's gotta be Friday morning. It has to be something like this. Now a vlog stream, y'all can get this, but a stream with panels, it has to be early, man. At least around 8 o'clock Eastern or 9 Eastern. I have to do that. I have to start talking, get amplified, and if it's a long live stream, I can end it at 2 o'clock. I have to do that. That's a long live stream for me. Because that way I'll have a chance. That's the thing about YouTube, and when you're doing live streaming, you gotta be focused on what you're doing and not worrying about the wrong shit. And that's the whole point. I'm not trying to compete with everybody like that. I learned a lesson when I did those Fridays. I did 7 streams of Friday Special Madness, and I had to kill that shit, and I had to stick with Thursday streams. Thursday streams work for me because nobody streams on Thursdays like that, like I do. I own that. Got a lot of views off that shit. A lot of hours in those. Sunday Madness is mine. I always do Sunday streams. Nobody streams Sundays like me because nobody wants to deal with that. I deal with that. Wednesday streams is mine. It is what it is. Tuesday, not so much. It's every other Tuesdays because Tuesday, I don't use a stream on Tuesdays like that. I use a stream every other Monday, but since the advisor wanted that spot, you know what? I let him have it. It's perfect. It gets me up to speed tomorrow, every other Tuesday. I announce it on his shit. It works. People come through or not. It is what it is. We talk about anything. But the communitarianism, I will talk about that Wednesday because I'll stream tomorrow, Wednesday. Talk about something totally different to stick to my content, and then I switch up to the open discussions. I got only a couple. That's it, and I've lost you. I do pre-records. But that's the thing about me. You're doing content. You're actually doing content and just expound on what you got. It's gonna move around a little bit. It's kind of a little damp. It's cold and damp out here. So it's gonna drop tonight. It'll be like in the 29s and shit like that. So, talk to y'all this morning, and 9:52 Eastern. It is what it is, and it's gonna be one of those days, man. Like that's just one of the times you see. But last night I had to get it in, man. I had to air out some niggas, man. Like, I mean, shouts out to the new subscriber. I appreciate it. Anything that helps is cool. I don't care if people subscribe or not. I don't really care at this point. I've been through that hell before. Because if I don't do content, somebody's gonna subscribe my shit eventually. I've done this before. This is nothing new, man. Y'all act like I ain't done this. No, I've done this shit. I just don't care. It's gonna get to a point a couple years down late. What's going on, Toya, the ultimate tutor? What's going on? Because it's gonna get to a point if I leave this shit and stream just rarely, it's possible. The ones I really like to stream is Wednesday and Thursday. I don't really care for Tuesday streams, so I can leave that independent thinking series alone. I could ditch that. And my vlog streams is Monday and Tuesday. That's how I get ready for Wednesday. That's how you do content. Saturday streams, I don't do that. I try that shit. That shit don't work for me. That conflicts with numbers as well. I don't like doing Saturday streams. I really don't. Sunday streams, yeah. If I do after, it's got to be on a Monday. It's got to be on the Monday. It has to be in the morning time. Because I like doing morning streams and end it on the afternoon. Because that way I can kill it and y'all can watch it. Y'all have something to watch, It has to be on someone else's paddle, though. And it's hard to say, and we can continue the conversation, Nobody does them no more because people's on some bullshit. You already know what time it is. A lot of people don't care. I don't fuck with people like that and then keep streaming and then don't want to join your after stream. I ain't got time for that. Fuck out of here. Y'all ain't doing it right. That's why I don't do them. If I do an after pill stream, it has to be in the morning. I have to come up with a topic, and they usually are not long. They're usually short. But it has to be good, man. I just don't like the bullshit no more, man. If Dre does an early stream like his random thoughts or something like that, like he normally did, I could usually expound on that. He has an idea, so his petty lab is working. I got time for him. He's got good content. It has to be suffice with me. I'm one of those people you gotta have what you want in its right circumstances. So what I did last night, that's epic. I mean, it's getting views because the rant and raving works. I don't care for it. I don't usually do that. I said, but that got on my mind because I didn't like that stream. He tried to challenge people like us and doing content that talks about real shit. He talking about this red pill bullshit. And I said, Cerulli said, fuck that shit. That shit don't make you money. That shit is just something you should keep to yourself. You want to talk about red pill, just be about it. That shit was been prophesied years ago. That nigga's late. Bitch ass followers get on my damn nerves. I roasted them too. I don't care who likes it. I had one dislike. I saw it in my analytics and I saw it in my studio. I had one dislike based off that. I don't give a fuck who dislike it. Fuck that person. I don't care who likes it. Nobody's fan over here. I don't need fanatics. I need supporters. That's what works. And I support back. You know what I mean? I ain't no beggar either, like he said. I'm the same way, but you don't force people and always ask questions, even if you disagree. I like good discourse. This nigga don't like good discourse. He's a fuck nigga that can't think for himself. He's too stupid. That's why he ain't used to an open chat. Yeah, you gotta literally walk it like you talking. Yeah, because these niggas ain't shit, man. I had to lobotomize dude last night. I said, you know what? These niggas ain't shit, and they prove my point all the time. And I'm glad I showed that screenshot with Dennis Sperling and BGS to show you I agree with their sentiments about what they thought about Flimsy Flamsy. That's a distraction, man. That Tommy shit, he get what he get. That's twice. Told you. That's why he don't go anywhere. He stays in that damn studio. He haven't listened. He hasn't learned a single thing to keep your mouth shut, be respectful. You don't know how to do that. And everybody was talking about that bullshit. It's retarded. And I'm glad I'm not doing the stream only Friday. And I'm gonna get them today at Captain Stream. If he ever streams tonight. If he ever streams, I'll come through. Because Warren G's is not streaming tonight. So that's gonna be a problem. And if he decides he want to rest, I'll do an after stream and just, just popped up. I could do that Friday. It ain't gonna be long though. He'll just come through. I'll do that for the captain if he wants to after stream because it can go into Saturday morning. It don't matter what day of the week. It has to be one of those nights. Because I can do an after stream. We talk about it. Talk about who's on sports, whatever. But that Super Bowl, it is what it was. But I think Art is streaming too. I don't know if Art's streaming or whatever. I don't know if he's gonna stream or not. I gotta see if he's streaming. But it doesn't matter because since we're doing it, you gotta deal with that. But some people get upset, man. I don't mind doing these. This is nothing. This is content right here. This I can't take down. I say what the fuck I want to say and just be cabbed up and talk to y'all. Cause that's a live stream. I can talk to y'all like this. That's how I started out. The stream y'all shit, that ain't nothing. I say you can do that outside. Yeah, you can, but it's bullshit. I don't try that shit unless I have a microphone in my hand and a splitter. I want to have to work with the phone for a minute so I get a proper setup with a microphone and talk to y'all. Sit somewhere. When eventually go down the street, there's a park up the street where I live. I'll have to start talking to y'all that way. Get some gloves and start talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But that's how people are. Everybody's chill today. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold as ditches out there because my hands is damn near almost gone. I was getting numb, but I got time. It's early, so let me get some like an hour in, and I'll sit my ass down. There ain't nothing to do at 10. So let me get my ass in motion. So when you got time, it's just what it is. I think that stream, it's gonna piss some people off. That's the point of that Thursday Thrills. I want people to see what I see, and niggas get aired out, man. Like that. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Because the next Thursday stream, I'm gonna call it the Holy Testimony Thursday. It's like everybody's got their testimonies, right? And it's gonna be some screenshots. And the ones I'm gonna get is gonna be for whatever. So yeah, I got some screenshots. I gotta find something that's testimonial. I might have to use someone's channel or that person, and we'll talk about it. I'm gonna do something. I gotta be creative. I'll do something. I'll have to pick a live stream with people's telling on themselves. So yeah, man. I think a lot of people just want that attention. Yeah, it's cold. Still winter. It ain't spring yet. It's gonna be like that early March. Yeah, especially nowadays. Yeah, I gotta find something that's gonna be testimonial Thursdays. There has to be something. But I got an idea. Yeah, I have an idea. I wanna write some shit down, have a segment. Cause Thursday Thrills is basically it's like a Thrillers Thursday. It's like various topics and things like that. It's still it's a Sunday Madness. That's the whole point. And like Sunday Chills. That's why I did it for. It's an open discussion. And the reason I did it the longest, I kept that series up and then I'll bring it back in the summer. At the same time, because I don't do that much. It'll return in the summer. In the spring, we're gonna have testimonial Thursdays. Might have to find a preacher icon or something as an avatar for those Thursdays. But yeah, hiding in plain sight. Yeah, I gotta find something that's gonna work. I'll have something, but my original avatar pick ain't gonna work and ain't gonna cut it. It'll be obvious. So my shit's it's too short. Yeah, but next month's gonna be my solid. Gotta update my bank card too. Yeah, so I can get the right shit. I'm already enjoying the ones I got, but I need the right shit so I can sound excellent. And then after that, I'm just focused on interfaces and things like that, accessories. I don't need that much. I don't need that much. And that's the thing, man. Ah, that's the thing. That Samsung I got, I like that one too. I just gotta find an interface for it so I could use the XLR more. But the pod track is nice. I like that one. That one's you can take outside and stream and do all that. Get my computer levels right on the deck. Start talking. Oh, it's plenty of ways to do content. Plenty of ways to do content. There's plenty of ways to do content. There's plenty of ways to do content. Yeah, trying to say this shit is button. Ain't button, it's still winter. They trying to bud. But people said that. Hmm. Yeah, the tragedy of your day. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's tragedies all day, Toy. I mean, a lot of people just on some bullshit. I stopped giving a fuck a long time ago. Some people got down on that sword, man, down on that hill. This select few over here. But yeah, what I saw from that other night with Complex and Edward, that's gonna continue. I've seen this before, because right around this time, the split happened. That's why the Manosphere was dying. It was dying in March. Once I split away from their ass, that shit died. I lost effort. I lost belief in that shit the whole month on them. And that's when me and Kuda was like cool in the third shift days, if you remember March. I think for March, probably the whole summer, I was in the third shift, but I wasn't on that Manosphere shit in the spring and summer like that. The early part of the winter and in the mid spring of March, I was leaving that shit. Technically, I used Kuda as a buffer to leave out of that shit. He was like my replacement to the Brain Trust. I never told y'all this because the Brain Trust was dying too. It was something 2 years ago. It meant something. It meant something until Complex kind of drifted away. Mike V was there at times. It was a lot of people, MOT and all them guys, but that's why I say fuck 3 syllables and everybody else. His bitch ass, he kind of ruined it and got into the bullshit with the game versus non-game retarded argument. Like you got the P's and R's that we're dealing with right now. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's the same retarded shit. I'm going to address that in a stream Sunday about myself, how I feel about it, why it's retarded. It could have been something then, but the sting op came right through. So Dre did the right thing, him and that information. I cut it completely. It was something in March, and I had to cut it loose. I was done then until the sting op thing came, because I know the anniversary of my first channel got flagged 10 years ago, and this channel was born out of it. That's it. So yeah, I was done with them niggas a long time ago. Brain Trust meant something, and Gabe A's is correct. Yes, O'Shea said y'all just gonna be a bunch of stars, man, and then BJ said the same thing. Nobody's not gonna listen to you long term. You have good content until they cut you off. They had something, but they ain't going strong. No, they're not. Mike V and us made that channel of his great. I'm sorry to say that. Complex ain't the guy to listen to. Cause of tech and gear, nah. Everybody's got different views how they look at tech and gear. He's just a guy that collects a lot of vinyls. No disrespect to him, but my man, nobody's not gonna listen to you long term. They're gonna get tired of your ass eventually. I saw that shit 2 years ago. Trust me, I've been on the Brain Trust a couple of times. Ain't nobody fucking with that shit. Be just as correct on that. That's why the Igmore clan is so strong. You got Edward running his mouth. Y'all ain't gonna shut him up. And yeah, he made some lies on the Brain Trust. The Brain Trust talk about a lot of great shit. It's just niggas just don't stick together. Like I said last night. I was let down by that exchange between Complex and Edward. I don't know. I just thought that everybody had at least a basic level of respect for each other. Nah, it's nigga shit, Toya. I seen this shit 2 years ago. Complex has always been that way. Edward, this is a Coliseum talk. Edward is annoying. Yes, he talks about women all day. I don't care for the nigga like that. He plays the light skin nonsense too, the color struck shit. Complex's problem is he don't know how to deal with people. I understand him very well, but Complex hurts himself and shoots himself in the foot all the time. It's actually both of their fault. And BGS knew it was gonna happen. Quiet as kept, the Grandmaster himself, BGS knew it was gonna happen. And he cooked Rael's out. I'm glad he cooked his ass. I can't stand him. See, he's another nigga that wants to cry about shit to BGS. And BGS said, man, fuck you, nigga. I made you niggas. Y'all came to my channel in the Coliseum. You heard what he said. He don't play that bullshit. We fuck with BGS and tease him and roast him and troll him. We do all that. He's an elder. I don't go in on him as much. But he was right about one thing. Them niggas fall off, man. The lack of vision in terms of what value each of us bring, because clearly there's value. Yeah, it's value in all of it. Problem is who you listen to. Edward is not my cup of tea, but Edward quiet as kept. If you like that shit, be my guest. I can give him angst all day with his talking points. But then I said to myself, that's Edward. He's the Juggernaut. Shouts out for the nickname for Silent Mind. He called him the Juggernaut. He's gonna talk. He's content. I mean, as a panelist, he's interested in the list to, but as a content creator, he is gonna be who he is. Ed's gonna be Ed. You can't change Edward. Edward's gonna be that dude that's gonna run his mouth so much. He got a whole channel, whole content, and if he wants to hang with BGS, they can have him. I'm not gonna stop Edward from being who he is. I just can't do that because Edward's a content creator. He's proven to me he's got more subscribers than I do. See, I ain't mad at him. If you notice, I don't give a fuck. That's Edward. I don't want to take his subscribers. I don't want his subscribers. Y'all go over there. You like that shit? Be my guest. I'm not mad with people that likes Edward. That's cool. I don't fuck with the guy because I treat him what he is. He's just like the rest of these niggas, complaining about the same old shit. I already know what Edward's about. See, Complex is another one. He tries to do what we all do. We worked for a while, for 2 years, until that bullshit in March with MOT. We're going against the wrong shit and not putting something, what I'm doing is constructive with my content. You go against the niggas, but put it in the right place to help others. See what I'm saying? Just have a formulated conversation. He can do that. The problem with him is he shoots himself in the foot. You gotta hold your own nuts, buddy. I had to. Even when I was getting attacked. Them niggas ain't really built shit. No way. So they ain't talking through no microphone. I ain't gonna listen to them. I have a different perspective. He got quiet on your panel, Toya. He didn't like when I came up there. That nigga got bone quiet. So I was about to give him that work. But I let him live. He was on that bullshit. How can you be this? And then I could check your ass with the whole shit you did 2 years ago. Don't get me started with that nigga. That nigga is no better than Edward. He's no better than Edward is. Neither side didn't really win shit. You just proved BGS Igmore, the Grand Master Black Pill Utilitarian God, his point. The Coliseum, he told that nigga, you do your own shit, nobody's not gonna watch you. It was actually a threat and a promise, but he said 5-10% people are not gonna listen to you. And see, I took that risk. Let me tell you something. When I started this shit, I was gonna get that. As soon as I had Dre and Saru, it became a problem to certain niggas. No, it was balanced. Now it's 15 to 20%. People watch me. If I talk about various things and I keep my real content, it is 5-10%. I respect that to certain niggas. Complex don't understand. You gotta be well balanced, man. Be on time with your content. The problem is he talks about sapiosexual a lot. I respect the topic, but nobody's not interested. Only time he talks about the topic, the women come over. That's just fact. I was there most of those streams. I was interested in the topic because I heard a woman say she was sapio on Twitter. Let's test that theory. What that shit is. And I did the research. I got 2 streams on that. I actually got 2 to 3. I think I got 2 to 3 streams on that, I believe. And I did one with Absalon, I believe. He was on the panel. And the problem with that is I got a lot of info on that. But somebody in the chat room called me a pimp. And this is why I even had the microphone at the time. It was calling me a pimp. So what's up, pimps? That was somebody trolling me. A bitch ass troll at the time. This is last year. I'll never forget. I had trolls. I had trolls when I started this shit. I tell you, when your name gets out on YouTube, they're gonna find your shit. And then once you're in the algorithm, they said, yeah, that happens to you. I'm like, that shit's real, man. If you're respectable like that, they're gonna look at you a certain way. But see, I ain't got 2,000 subscribers to say anything, but if I did, I'll dust these niggas a long time ago. I should have did this 2 years ago. I'm playing catch up. But it's gonna come around when I leave the shit. Because I'll get more subscribers saying some shit that matters. Not everybody's with the nigga shit, man. So I could do some content, talk about various things, talk about the news, cut it short. Y'all can eat off of it. It is what it is. Salute, Auntie. Salute. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I think the problem with him and Edward, goes back to the Coliseum days. Them two niggas, I know from experience, I don't fuck with Edward like that. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. His content is what it is. I don't like the shit. They just like the Igmore clan niggas. Complex is brain trust. I dealt with him 2 years ago. Wise is kept. I defended him when they attacked his wife. Bitch ass fantastic, known as Mr. Fitnelli. Well, I like to call him. I don't fuck with that nigga. Fuck him. Everybody else, salute third. That nigga Complex is what he is. Kuda said it right. Yeah, but Kuda don't understand. I've been on his platform several times. I was trying to get my own content and dust that nigga. I made them what they were. If you watch the old Brain Trust streams, when we talk about Sapio, open topics, the father shit, with that dark statue I was that nigga that kept that angst up for him. Without me, them niggas wouldn't be successful. Without those 4,000 subscribers, they didn't have 4,000, they had 3,000. Without that 4,000, I helped them get those subscribers. Niggas don't want to admit that. I was a part of that. Niggas want to cry all day, want to bitch and complain all day. I just troll and roast Angerman all day. I used to do that over MOT, so y'all gotta understand why I aired niggas out on those screenshots. That's a given. I don't care about that nigga either. I treat everybody the same. Say with Complex, with MOT. See, I'm a villain. I'm a bad guy. I go after everybody. But that nigga Complex need to chill out. I understand Ed lied on him. I get it, but my nigga, you doing the most. You're just as bad as Edward. I'm not going to try to throw no shots at you because you ain't even worth it. You just worse than that bitch ass nigga 3 syllables, man. Come on, man. Y'all both make me sick, and that's why y'all shit went to the ground. This is why Gabe trolls y'all bitch asses to this day. You proving O'Shea's point. I don't take Edward serious either, but yeah. Fuck that nigga Edward. I said it. Fuck both of them niggas. I stand alone because them niggas proved my point. I'm gonna have to do a stream about that, the history of what Brain Trust was, and I gave them those 4,000 as a panelist. Once I start doing my shit, niggas got mad when I got Dre and Cerulean. That's what it is. Dre came later. It was me and Rashawn not getting views as much. That's okay. We got little views, but we did something. We did content. He did his thing, I did my thing. Before we call it the villains, and that was it. But once Dre start coming around, niggas they act like they love the nigga. And the reason I did that stream last night, it was actually talking about Dre and Cerulean and a combination of everybody. Because I see for what it is. I see what my channel is about. And I'm learning how to deal with shit. I'm tired of that bullshit. But when Cerulean came, niggas don't want that work. It goes back to old Coliseums days. And what I was saying for the Igmore clan and Brain Trust, that's been going on. Ain't no old Brain Trust. That's BGS. I was trying to tell that to PKH. That's BGS. We talking about niggas on niggas. And I think MOT told me this 2 years ago. He said, our shit is where the nigga shit goes on. Yeah, that's true. That's how you got those views. That's why you got the views the other night, Tuesday night, the Wednesday morning. I'm not mad about it. And that complaint isn't my thing yet, to each your own. That's true. Yeah, it ain't my thing is. But you got bitch ass niggas, man, arguing about who does what type of content. That's what that was about. Ed lied on him, lied on the Brain Trust. Brain Trust talk about various things. The problem with Brain Trust is they don't give you the actual tech gear to what they're actually talking about. Yeah, they show articles. They do what I do. If you watch my Wednesday streams, you know what my channel is about. It's similar to the Brain Trust, but it's better. I actually show you the shit. I actually show you some gear outside, mics and shit, interfaces to get, to enhance your content. I do it all. See, Complex can't do what I do. You gotta learn how to talk to people, man. You can't be a asshole to certain people. That's why B just said it ain't gonna work. You can't make people follow you. You gotta say fuck everybody else and just keep doing your content. That's what I've learned to do years ago. That's how this channel was built. He can't do that. When I was there, people came through. They was listening to me. They wasn't listening to him. They listened to him a little bit, but they was listening to me. Quiet as kept. Say what MOT shit. Watch his old shit. We talk about politics. Paramount. How I got cerulean on my shit and Dre. There's a reason for that. I got content. I know what I'm talking about. I know how to behave myself, how to treat people with respect. Now I treat women with respect. See, I'm that type of person. My last job, it was basically communication. Yeah, I served people the stuff, but I actually communicated. It works. Yeah. I was there. That shit was funny too, but Complex had to do that. And the reason he did that, he had to defend himself. I'd have done the same thing. Because it's that angst. Once that angst is in your back, you gotta have it. You gotta flip. You gotta flip. That I don't blame him on. The other shit he does is suspect. Yeah, I give nicknames. I insult people. That's what I do online. It's easy because niggas is emotional. I'm not gonna put hands on them because I'll break their fucking necks in real life. These niggas ain't got hands like I do, man. I will bury these niggas in real life. The shit they be saying, I'll knock their brains loose and blow their brains out across the street. Cause I'm from the South. I body niggas, man. I wish they would say some retarded ass shit. They'll be dead with one punch. I'll crack their fucking neck with an object. Trust me. I'm on that bullshit time too. Fuck these niggas, man. A lot of them need to be executed, to be honest with you. I agree with Dre on that. Yeah, a lot of them need to be executed. I wish they legalized that shit too. And their ass is gone. Fuck their families, man. I hate bitch ass niggas, man. They get on my nerves than anybody else. And these terrorists overseas. We need an ethnic cleansing for real. I'm on that type of time. I hate cowards, bro. Talking all that bullshit ain't gonna do shit. Yeah, you signed that with, but you ain't did shit. I'm still on your head and MOT's head, nigga. Fuck both of them niggas, man. I knew it was gonna happen. But that's what it is. Oh, it's trolling. Utah. Uh-oh. Dre will come in here and get you. But them niggas, man. Them niggas, man. I knew it was gonna happen because he did a video on Ed. I knew what he was gonna do with that Edward shit. When he did a stream about him on the Brain Trust, if y'all watch it. It was about the Brain Trust. And I knew it was coming. But see, only on Art shit, Art let that happen. And I'm glad he let it happen. I think Art let that happen. He said, hey, these niggas is going to be it. Oh yeah, I ain't even worried about him. What my man Gino said? Master beater. Master beater. Called him Master beater. That's what Gino called him. I love that nickname too. I don't care about that dude. That dude's been off, man. Well, Fighter told him on the panel. And nigga said, all right, man. He's all right, man. When they interviewed that Rican, told him about his ass. He just did not want to hear that shit. He shut that nigga up. I'll tell you, everything on Arts is recorded. Nah, it's an inside joke. Red, you don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. It's an inside joke. It's an inside joke. We say Utah, Utah. That's an inside joke. Try to stop talking about niggas all day. These niggas is not even worth it. These niggas online ain't even worth it. That's why they need to be executed. Along with these white people, man. These derelict white people, man. It's a day-to-day fight, man. I know people don't like Cerulean and everybody else. I get it. He's a nightmare for certain niggas in the Coliseum. He'll give BGS that work. You know what's funny? And they said this on my panel. What was it, months ago? And if we go to Brother X Child, most people, quiet as kept, will not pick Cerulean in the debate. If it was BGS and him in the debate, because Cerulean cooked that nigga a long time ago. He lobotomized that dude. It's not gonna happen. That's a pick and poison debate. And I'll tell you why it ain't gonna happen. BGS ain't gonna lose like that. He's not. He's not. Especially Dre. That's the two niggas he will not debate. Like I said, he could debate you. Yeah, but I'll destroy him with facts. He's a waste of my time. He ain't talking about nothing. He'll get lobotomized. He ain't gonna get no help from Charles. That nigga BGS will get destroyed, bro. He ain't debate me. I know much as he do. I just learned a lot more faster and learn different things. The shit he knows, he can't even produce. His kids don't give a fuck about him like that. Let's just keep it 1,000. His son don't even acknowledge him. His son got some years on him. He's like 30 plus. Don't even acknowledge his pops. That's fucked up. My father's still living. He acknowledged me. See, I don't got that issue. He got that issue. It's the acknowledgement. See, acknowledgement is a strong word. It's like, are you acknowledging your life like that? That's why Dre said what he said over to the captains, man. We did our thing, man. I had to do that stream, man, because just be honest and just keep it 1,000 with me and we'll be all right. Unlike some other niggas that try to say, I unsubscribed in January, but I ain't gonna mention no names. That nigga. You stay over there. I see you, nigga. And Mr. Pills, keep your bitch ass off my channel. I ain't done with that bone carrier, nigga. AM don't love y'all like that. He thinks for himself, and I understand, I respect it. That's his personality. I learned to accept it. He didn't do shit when I rolled up on him on the panel. When I used to clown his ass 2 years ago. Ain't nobody scared of AM. AM's nobody. Only two people he's scared of is Cerulean and Dre. I just say it right now. He's scared of them two niggas. That nigga's food, man. He's just like the rest of these niggas. Like, the reason, I'll tell you a secret why I'm going in on KS. I'll tell you a secret. He got them peoples. I ain't scared to roast his ass. I don't give a fuck about him, but I ain't gonna go in depth and use his shit. Because he's weird like that. He'll flag his shit. He got people flagging people's channels. I did agree with AM on that. That's true. There's a reason for it, and there's a reason he got them peoples. Anytime you got big subscribers and you got them millions, I'm not fucking with you. Not gonna argue with you. Long as it's in good jest, you know, because he's weird like that. He don't care. As long as you don't attack him and use his name in the title, that's how he can get you. He can have your shit snatched. If he wanted to, but I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna have people and bots take your shit down. Yeah. See, I know what Kevin's doing. He's co-opting. And it's just what it is. And Russ start this morning, yet this is still optimistic. Yeah. That shit's crazy. Yeah. It take your shit down. Just was saying some shit. Like, shouts out to Todd City, but I've been doing that for 2 years. I'd still give him that work in the roast, but what I've learned about him is I know we live in the same state. He's got money, but here's the thing how I work around that. I say he's y'all's guy. I'm just trolling the nigga. He know that. And he be watching. That nigga's not dumb. He's just like everybody else. They be watching. Who's moving the needle around here? So what I did is we use his pictures of reference. But here's the thing. Here's what the advisor told me. Quiet as kept. He said, Jay Sean Cerulean, you to blame to create this nigga in the Black Order. He was around. And AM got to take the blame. The reason I said this last night, you to blame too, nigga, for bringing him around the spaces. O'Shea, yes, he brought him in first in the order. And BGS and all them, y'all nigga create this thing. Now you complaining he's got views. I don't give a fuck what he says. The Gates, I don't care because we already know he's a toaster oven. That's established. We already know that. To me, that's irrelevant. What's relevant is he's dusting you niggas until you niggas is lame, bro. And he said, AM, the only one that has problem with men throwing temper tantrums on panels. Yeah, but he do the same shit too. The reason I don't fuck with him, he's no different than they are. The only difference is he said, I'm a victim, Nigga, you ain't shit. We don't fuck with bitch ass niggas in 2.0, 3.0. Y'all the same. The difference is with AM, he tells on himself. And I can say the same thing, his bitch ass, what he did to Classic Ruby, Shar, Jay Sean, and Cerulean. But they busted his ass up a long time ago. Cerulean's the only nigga that checked him. Dre checked him. Quiet. And that nigga Dre be trolling the shit out that nigga. That nigga don't say shit. He know better not to come over here because we knock his head off over here. And fuck his light skinned hood, color struck talk. Fuck that nigga. I hate niggas like that. Keep that bullshit to yourself. I hate self-hatred motherfuckers. Don't preach that pro-black shit and that red pill shit because you ain't red pill. True red pills don't talk like that. They shut the fuck up and do their jobs. They actually produce shit and help a small group of minorities. That's what red pill people do. See, you want to talk about the pills, grow the fuck up. The Matrix was created by a black woman that y'all like to complain about. They're the same bitch ass niggas, anti, that you got to question yourself why listen to them. That's why I say fuck all these niggas, man. I ain't got no problem with females. I really don't. Not online and offline. I really understand you can't be an asshole. Let's go on, Nadia. Salute, salute. But that nigga and the rest of them, you're no different. This is why I'm not big on KS. I don't care for that nigga or anything. I'm just saying it for me. What I've learned is not say nothing to that nigga. Don't give him no views. Because that nigga's weird. His audience is weird. I've learned that. They're sycophants. I ain't got no problem with him. I have a problem with his fans. And they're not welcome over here either. Just because I'm attacking AM and everybody else doesn't mean I ain't attacking y'all. Take that shit over there. I'm fair and balanced over here. Everybody get that smoke. Because we had to create our own shit to make sure we fine. I get what Todd City's saying. Yeah, I've heard that shit 2 years ago, but who cares? How are we going to beat this guy to stop that image? Because mainstream media is going to use Kevin regardless. He's like this. And he's in a state that they're going to raise his nuts up. I don't get that shit. Well, these young boys, just don't follow dude. My advice, don't follow anybody. Just do your content, do the best you can, and don't sell out. It's just that simple. Because these dudes in these spaces talk about that pill shit is annoying. They don't want to hate on our type of content because I didn't like his stream yesterday. And fuck that nigga. I say fuck his audience that be trolling in there. Fuck them too. They don't need to come on my shit. You come in with that bullshit, I'm kicking your ass out. I treat y'all like dog shit, bro. You're not welcome over here. This is a respectable channel over here. I know my audience is former Black Order, former mercenaries and shit like that. I get it. I get it. But niggas don't like what I'm saying. I've been saying this shit the longest. But y'all gotta remember how I started. I started very small. I didn't have no issues with anybody. My issues was that March shit, the split, with them niggas in the brain trust. Technically, that was my real problem. And they had a certain individual I didn't like. They didn't check Fantastic at the time. Fuck him too. That's why I call him Mr. Fittinelli. Fuck all them niggas. Fuck every last one of them. And 2.0, because my angst was them because they always disrespected the original Manosphere and Wacky now. I try to tell someone like, wait, stay away from these niggas and Slow J and them. His bitch ass on the other side, fuck him too, and fuck Mainstream Manosphere. I say fuck everybody. That's why a villain has those angst like that. And I throw shots. I want them to feel that shit. Because these bitch ass people, all they do is complain about the same shit. And then when they get sting up, when Dre hit me that info, they ass is done. I read that shit. I cut my shit loose. I ain't part of that shit. Because you keep talking about it, you're done. Because niggas need to stop trying to get mad all the time. Some hoes will always win. Y'all allow that in your life. I know Ramil likes to stream religiously, but they talk about the same old shit. If I see a stream talking about that shit, I'm gonna click off of that shit. He can have that shit. Cause all he gonna do is talk about the same old shit like he did before. They don't trust that nigga. He did it twice. First time he did it, he was complaining about, I forget what he was complaining about. And shouts out to Dre for saying it. Second time, he had to talk about that 19 virus. That shit didn't work. He sold it to a bitch. I don't know what his excuse this time. 450. That's all I'm gonna say. 450. So don't blame the niggas for that. Blame his ass for that. That's checkmate. Igmore Clan punked you on that. No disrespect, but I'm just saying what it is. My nigga, they checkmated you. That's why AM co-opted you. And I'm not mad if he co-opts you. That's what it is. But we're not co-opted over here. You got checkmated, nigga. I hate niggas like that. Don't lie, bro. The real reason you sold your channel, you couldn't talk about that 19 virus. You was anti-19 virus. And they had to shut your ass down. But shouts out to that woman over there to make your channel look presentable. It's like the Roger Report. I told you Roger don't go live like that no more. He don't go live like that no more. He don't go live like that no more. If y'all notice, he don't go live like that no more. He's over there. I got Bernard Riley screenshots too for Monday. Oh yeah, for the advice. I got his ass too. I'm gonna cook Bernie Povich and them weirdo niggas. Everybody's getting cooked. Anything Manosphere weirdo, Nick Sales, whatever you want to call it, y'all getting this work, man. Like, we're tired of y'all talking all this shit. Ain't talk about nothing else. Ain't talk about man shit. And AM said, you know, I forget what AM said. What he said in Ramil's, there's channels like that. See, they're the type of niggas that hate talking about man shit. And they're the main problem that I've always had with them. It's not them personally, it's their content. I don't like their content. They talk all this bullshit and then one gets mad at O'Shea. I say fuck O'Shea and him. How about that? I already know O'Shea talks bad about black women. That's period. But that nigga Angry Man, nah. You no different than they are, nigga. I pay attention to what he says too. He be watching us. He know we got some of his followers. I'm not mad. I just don't like his content. He know not to say nothing to me. Because I checked his ass when I got on the panel over Coolers. He don't remember that. I shut that nigga up. He ain't gonna do shit. Ain't nobody fucking with that nigga, man. Come on, man. Only people that fuck with him, they feel sorry for him. He ain't got no content like that, bro. Stop it. His content is what it is. He try to say he helping men. That sound familiar? That's what 3 syllables said. They say the same shit. And then as soon as you don't do the right thing, they turn on you. Fuck them niggas. What's going on, Pastor? You had a good stream last night with that good build. But them niggas, man, I can't take them seriously, bro. And what I saw from art shit with Complex and Edward is exactly what I'm talking about. I put them all in the same box. If you pay attention to what they be saying, you got to question them as they manhood. Visor said what he said. It ain't just not a problem, Pastor, but I'm just saying, if you look at their content, what they talk about, you got to blame everybody on that side. And I'm glad the advisor blamed Jay Shine and Cerulean for the creation of Kevin. And they asked him about guys that slipped in, but he was a plant the whole time. I already knew what the problem was. He's the type of dude was gonna be successful, and he laughed at you niggas. It's kind of like you ever see people in business and rap or whatever, in music or whatever, and they take your shit, and you didn't do nothing about it. That's what KS was to me 2 years ago. I knew he was the type of nigga that was gonna do some shit like that, and it's y'all's fault. Can't blame him for that. That's y'all's fault. I ain't even subscribed to the dude, so I don't even fuck with him like that. Or the big homie. This is what you get, man. Like, hey, niggas gonna do what they do. I'm not gonna cry and whine about the same old shit all the time. Well, it's the black woman's fault. It's her fault. It's her fault all day long. I don't do that shit. That's retarded shit. I ain't hating on these women in this chat. Shouts out to the ladies in the chat. It's good in these certain spaces. It's just I tell it like it is, man. Like, look, if y'all like AM, that's cool. But that ain't my guy, bro. Internet circle jerks, hell yeah. Mr. Palmer, hey, if you like AM, that's cool. I'm not hating on you. You just be honest about it. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful, because he will turn on you if you don't protect him. That's that nigga is, man. I study niggas like him. Back in the day, I knew he wasn't shit. He was just a startup channel. Only reason he's got the shit, he was cool with certain people. He had the same numbers like Tommy was. Everybody cammed up back in the day. My issue with him is the same shit. Tommy get what he get. I don't hate Tommy what he did, but Tommy get what he get. That's twice. He got his ass whooped by a chick, and he got his head cracked up in New York somewhere. Tommy get what he get. Tommy get what he get. That's why I fuck with Tommy. But I'll never forget he checked Mr. Fitnelli, had him crying on Ramil's shit. Ramil got that somewhere hidden. And MLT looking stupid on the panel. And Game Changer looking stupid on the panel. I was in the chat. They was mad at me. No, y'all said the whole P and R argument is based off the game versus non-game argument. That's all the fuck it is. It's just like it was last year, a year ago. That's what February is. If you know it's a year, what you see with Complex and Edward, it's the same shit from last year. That's all it is. That's all it is. And then you're going to see something in March, the split. Somebody's going to split off in one of those groups. Somebody's going to split off. Somebody's going to split off. And I'm watching. Pay attention to March. Somebody's going to split. They're going to get tired of this manosphere shit, this weirdo shit. It's coming. Because it happened to me before. If I see another me wanting attention and he's cool, and I'll tell him, I'll give him some advice. I said, my man, do your thing. Do your thing. It's not gonna be easy. Yeah, if you already had content years ago, just keep doing your thing. You're gonna get better. Because last year I was better. Numbers went to the roof in November. It dipped a little bit in January and this month, but see, it's like that. It's a year. Because I wasn't doing good numbers last year when I did pre-records. I'll probably do better numbers in May and the summer. Depends on where I'm at. But you know, a lot of niggas, they want to get mad and say they can't do content. You can do content, you just gotta have time and patience and write shit down like I do. I tell them if you do any type of form of content that's not on this shit and think about something else, you're gonna be successful. The thing is, you got to learn to get your audio shit up and be all right. That's basically what it is. Get a decent microphone. I'm not gonna tell you get a whole XLRs and shit like that. Get something that works for you. That's my advice. And let it suit you. And do pre-records, please, because people like pre-records every now and then. And schedule your streams. That's what helps. And then you'll do something with your content. A lot of people like fuckery. Put it on the days they like fuckery. What I did is I put it on Sunday. That's the start of the week. Thursdays I don't allow it as much. I mean, Thursdays is another good one because they don't. It's nothing to do on Thursday, and especially your period content can be on your 3 best days. I give you Monday, Wednesday. I'll say Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'll say Monday through Wednesday, like the Monday, Tuesday through Wednesdays. That's where your real content comes in. That's when you want to talk about real things. You want to talk about the best days to do is on Wednesday. This is my viewpoint because Wednesday is where people draw their eyes to the attention. Same with Monday streams. Same with Tuesday streams. That's where your content comes in. That's when they know what you're talking about. That's the shit that I'm talking about. That's how you become a better content creator. The fuckery streams, you can do that for Sunday or Thursdays. Because niggas will forget about your content. I learned about live streaming. I had to learn that and schedule my shit and it works. And what it could have said, surgical winter and shit. It was surgical for me for like 2 months. I took a break from it in January, but this month I'm not taking a break. Black History Month is just nigga month. That's why I say fuck the whole thing. I didn't really celebrate much. I didn't celebrate much. I mean, that Super Bowl, that was the last thing. Them Rams, they having problems right now. But the Rams gonna be all right. They have a small ass fan base. They just got to shut people up. And then, I mean, the Bengals is gonna be fine. What's going on, Lady Love? Salute, salute, respect to you. But you got niggas that always want to cry about shit. I'm not mad. I mean, it's a good conversation with fear and fail porn has literally ran its course. Yeah, exactly. I mean, fear porn. One thing I could say about this week, yes, you had dereliction in between the week, but the conversation was good. I listened to that stream with Palmer had, and I think he had AM, and then Go P was on there too. I saw that stream. And it's what it is. I ain't one of those people say don't rock with AMA. If you like him, you like him. I tell people all the time. I say this off air. I tell them, if you fuck with him, that's cool. I'm not mad. I tell this all the time. I used to say this in the third shit in college. Y'all fuck with this nigga. Y'all fuck with him. Last time he was on the panel with me, when Jerome talked about his dead grandmother, and that was it. Lil TP, he said that. But you know what I've noticed? I do him the same way like KS. You know why? You know why? Because he got a sycophant fan base too. I do the same thing with Tom. I do that to anybody because if you notice, I treat them what they are, bro. Let's go on, Travis. Salute, salute. But you got niggas like that. I know people love them. It's like a religion. I'm gonna talk about people what they are, and that's why I'm gonna have to bring this Holy Testimony Tuesdays. Talk about your idol gods. I'm gonna talk about any YouTuber that I see is on some bullshit. I gotta get the screenshot, and we're gonna make a subject about it and talk about the comment section. Who y'all worship? because it's an echo chamber of religion. We're gonna have a topic about that and look at the screenshots. What I see, and if I'm in the screenshots, let me tell you something. If I'm in those screenshots in the comments, I'm gonna let you know why I was there. If y'all ever ask me, that's why I was there. I don't know. It's a segment. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, testimony Thursday, man. You gotta incentivize, man. We got to talk. Got to talk. I might bring a scripture or two. I don't know. We're gonna talk about that shit. I'm gonna be creative the Thursday Springs and shit like that. We're gonna do something because I gotta get my mind right with that subject matter. Because I've been thinking about it, sleeping on it. I said, you know what? Drake gave me an interesting idea. What he's doing that Monday, that's giving me an idea. I'm gonna pick a screenshot that y'all never seen before. I ain't gonna talk about AM and KS. You know what? I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna use them one time. Not this next Monday, but the next Monday after we do it. I'm gonna mention them one time and go after everybody. Piss some niggas off. The other black sects, I don't care. They be beefing and roasting and doxing each other all day. That's a sport to them. I ain't gonna get into that. That's a waste of content. We already know their election is different. That's the hood. That's Rollo and them. That's Peg Leg Ridge, the bad guy. That's them. That's that territory. That's Slow J and on them. We don't deal with that. They're rejects. They're the Wile E. Coyotes over there. The Wile E. Coyote of the space, what my man Cerulean said to Big J, that's what he is. He's Wile E. Coyote. Yeah, organic growth matters. Yeah, talk about real shit. I don't have an improv. We're gonna have to talk, man, because we're gonna have to look at what do we look in the comment section. Just look at who's commenting. That's why I do the screenshots, not to embarrass the people on the panel, but the people they got in the comment section, listen to that shit. Man, y'all marked. Y'all don't even know it. Well, I saw from that information, boy, when Dre gave it, woo! Y'all gonna learn, man. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today, because I know it's an hour right now, so I know I'm about done this shit. So yeah, it's my morning, but I'll catch y'all later, y'all. Peace, Ronan, Shar, Pastor, Travis, Lady Love, appreciate you for coming through. Auntie, Third, who else came through? Nadia, appreciate you. Sexy Red, appreciate you for the salute and support. Appreciate you. Toya, the ultimate tutorer, appreciate you. Who else came through today? Who else came through? Degenerate, appreciate you coming through. Alonzo as well. Ain't that many people, but yeah, man, yeah, like we gotta talk about that shit, bro. Yeah, so with that, I want to say peace and shalom. And until next time, I'll see y'all Sunday. And all hail, Great Skull. And I'm out.